tomorrow, two faiths are coming together in Edmonton. That's the sound of an imam reciting prayers in the historic McDougall United Church downtown. And tomorrow, members of the Muslim community will be there for prayers during Ramadan. At the same time, the United Church will host its Good Friday service there, and both communities will gather together beforehand. Larry Derkach is with the McDougall United Church, and Yassine Seaton is with the Muslim Association of Canada, and they both join us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Larry, what is the plan at the church for Friday?
Well, it's just as you said. We are gathering at 1 o'clock to both congregations together, and anyone else that would like to join us, really as a time to meet and greet and to celebrate the fellowship that we can have together as two different faiths. And then at 2 o'clock, we'll just be in two different parts of the building. The Christians will be having their Good Friday celebration, and the Muslims will be doing their usual Friday prayers.
Yassine, why did the Muslim Association want to start hosting prayer services in this space?
First of all, I want to also say good morning to Larry, and hope you're having a great morning as well.
Thanks. Good morning.
This is sort of born out of a need in the downtown core for the Muslim community, looking for a space for Friday prayers in particular, especially those who work in the core, young professionals, and folks who just are in the core as well. So, this sort of came to be a space where, I think McDougall United Church was looking for an opportunity to partner and breathe some new life and look for new community partners in this space, and sort of reimagining what a faith space could be, and even if it's people from different faiths.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Larry, tell us a bit more about that. Why was the church looking to share its space in the first place?
Well, we're a small congregation in a big, historic, gorgeous building, and we've been looking about for some time for partners to work with us in developing a community hub model that can ensure that the building has a sustainable future. And the Muslim organization stepped forward and said that they would be interested in exploring that kind of thing with us. We thought, this is wonderful, because we really love the idea of different faith groups worshiping under the same roof, and we think we have a great space for being able to do that.
And let's talk a little bit about each of your faiths. Larry, what does the message of Good Friday mean to you?
Golly, there's many layers of Good Friday, many layers of meaning there. I think one thing it means for me is that when we look at the course of life, there's no way that we can afford facing up to the most difficult times before we can really enjoy all of that life has to offer. And so the Easter message in many ways is that there's resurrection, there is full life coming up, but we have to first go through and face up to a really difficult time. So I think that's one personal meaning about it. Another one is just the idea that peace is possible, but to work for peace, we also have to be willing to do. We have to face a lot of difficult work.
And Yassine, what does Ramadan mean to you?
So Ramadan is a month where Muslims strive to better themselves through acts of devotion like daily fasting and charity and social connection. And, Muslims have been breaking their fast on the prairies for more than 150 years. So it's really beautiful that we're able to be in a space that has historical significance for a community that has been here for so long. And, the second part of it as well is Ramadan is known as the month of the Quran. Mm-hmm. It's in which the Quran was revealed. So, a part of our tradition is even having night prayers where we recite the Quran in its entirety over the course of the month as well. So in a space like McDougall, that's just really extra special because of the acoustics and, what the space has to offer.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting point. And Yassine, what does it mean to be celebrating amongst another faith, meeting beforehand and developing that fellowship, as you've both called it?
It's really beautiful, and I think it's sort of layered for me as well. As this is we've had two Ramadans where we've sort of been forced into isolation. And, it's a time to be very social. We often have iftars or we break fast together with community members, with families, with other people. But after 2 years of kind of being locked up, you sort of learn to appreciate what you miss, but also a lot of the things that used to annoy you as well. So people double parking, losing your shoes sometimes, mosque uncles, sort of waving their fist at kids sometimes. The things that used to annoy you really make it, make you miss it. And, being in a space like McDougall has been even more rewarding just because we're sharing space with a beautiful community. And being able to connect on days like Good Friday, I think is extra special because it's not a space that we've been in before.
Mm-hmm. That's a lovely sentiment. And Larry, what about you? What does it mean to be celebrating Good Friday with another faith this year?
It's really exciting for me. I think something that is a really important part of our ethos and our beliefs as the United Church, and certainly the McDougall community, is that we can affirm our own religious self-identity and at the same time affirm and uplift that other faiths and traditions have their own understandings of what is holy and that they are entirely compatible. And we love the opportunity to demonstrate to ourselves and to our wider community that it really is entirely possible and a really good thing for people of good faith to dwell together in peace.
Well, all the best to both of you. Thanks so much for joining us. And enjoy the celebrations tomorrow and throughout the weekend.
Thanks so much.
Larry Derkach is with the McDougall United Church, and Yassine Seaton is with the Muslim Association of Canada. The Good Friday service and mosque prayers will be happening starting at 1 p.m. at the McDougall United Church tomorrow.